OG Straw Hat Luffy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of those rare occasions where you'll actually see me do an actual review of a One Piece chapter. And I suddenly, give my thoughts often and blah blah blah, but I don't do reviews. And there are many reasons I've yet to explain that. I guess I'll explain it this time. Number one, too many damn reviewers, so-called reviewers in the community. And this is as good a time ever to say it. Number two, I enjoy the thoughts of other reviewers, as well as sometimes I miss some things, because One Piece chapters are crazy, dog. They're crazy. In general. And number three, there are so many other reviews and other content that I look to put in on the channel. I mean, I do so many One Piece discussions and this and that. So, those are my reasons. I mean, I'll hopefully refer people back to this chapter if you ever care for my reasons as to why I don't do One Piece reviews. But regardless, this chapter had me rolling. I was cracking up, man. Yo, Oda. But it's like Oda has perfected. It's pretty much down to a science. I talked about Mitsutoshi pretty much getting the science down of his chapter format and a lot of his chapters. Oda pretty much down to a science between the comedy and the badassness. If you allow me to use that word, the badassery. However you want to say it. It's just like, yo, Oda. Yeah. Where do I start? Where do I bloody start? Let me start by saying this. So pretty much Don Quixote, Heavenly Demon, Don Quixote, Doflamingo, aka Joker, is narrating. He's telling him what it is and what it ain't through this whole situation, this whole chapter. Vice Admiral Bastille, we once again, Admiral Fujitora is doing nothing. Protects a few civilians, which is good, or stops a few of his Marine souls to protect a few civilians, which is good. But his sort of kind of gravity-based power, we still don't know what it was. We've only seen him use it with his sword, so is it Omisaki? We have no idea. Advanced sword form? Possibly. Vice Admiral Bastille has done nothing, but what he does is he says, yeah, y'all Marines, our sole objective is not to shut down Doflamingo. No. It is to take down the raw Straw Hat Luffy alliance. So Monkey D. Luffy and Trafalgar Law are still in hot water with the Marines. Are we accustomed to this? Absolutely. Are we familiar with this? Are we expecting anything else? Absolutely not. Because also, people forget what Fujitora said. He said he would prevent the clash between Doflamingo and Straw Hat Monkey D. Luffy. Because if Doflamingo and Straw Hat clash, they're destroying the island with Dressrosa. So we'll see how that goes. Now, the other important stuff is you have Doflamingo just sinister. People are realizing what happened with King Riku 10 years ago, especially those who, the soldiers under him, the castle, the royal guard or whatever, the police, I don't know, however you want to say it, royal guard, we're talking about that Hunter though. But anyways, so, I mean, he got a dad attacking a kid and wife. Come on, man. Yo, Doflamingo, that's friends attacking friends. Stop me. That's just whoa. And you got the soldiers attacking. I mean, you got pirates and Raven and yo, Usopp's, allies. We haven't seen, Chinjao, Don Chinjao. We haven't seen Cavendish. But some of these dudes were just shady. The King of Lightning predicted it, and they ready for blood. They do it for the mountains, okay? And let's see, pretty much Doflamingo's like, I got like 12 stars, Different star levels is worth, 1 star is worth 100 million berry bounty, and he sets levels, okay? And, these levels are interesting. So, let's see. 1 stars, Kinemon, of course. Robin, Nico Robin, of course. Rebecca, of course. Let's see who else. Frankie, Cyborg Frankie. I was laughing my mind. I was laughing hard. Because, people be hyping up Frankie. Frankie's a 1 star. Yes. Now this is by threat, supposedly, but also it's, it makes a lot of sense for most part. I said for most part. 2 stars, you got Kairos and Zoro, Pirate Hunter Zoro. Respect that, man. Respect both those guys. 3 stars, we have Kimariku, which I was like, huh? Then I thought about it. That makes a lot of sense because of the factions. Of course, Luffy, Law, and Sabo. Sabo's on that. Now, a lot of people saying this, well, Sabo get involved. I still don't see Sabo getting involved with Doflamingo. I still see him taking down the factory. That's not his objective, to take down Doflamingo. That's all Luffy. As we see at the end of the chapter, which I'll get to later. Now, apparently, 500 million berry bounty on his head. God Usopp. Yo, this had me rolling like this dude's out of control. Like, he's the person that screwed up all the underground. God Usopp. Hold up. Troll King, you trying to beat out Kumo, Mitsutoshi, you trying to beat out Kishimoto, you trying to be grabbed as the Troll King. Oh, Ichiro Oda. Yo, come back with that fire in this chapter. Hilarious. But I keep telling people, outside of other people who will likely join the crew later on, the Straw Hat Pirates, I keep saying, Luffy, Pirate King, end of series, Pirate King, Zoro, downgrade level, Sanji above Admiral level, and Usopp Admiral level. He's got to take down people like Von Auger and Yasopp's father. You understand what I'm saying? Usopp's gonna be that dude. Get this dude some observation hockey and some Congress hockey. Not observation hockey and armaments hockey. Some people saying he will have a Congress hockey. I don't know about all that, but if he does, cool. Observation hockey and armaments hockey is over. It's over. It's over. Okay? This dude will just be straight up busy. And get this dude strapped, because I keep saying, see, Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Usopp, and Brook. And if they need to get strapped, guns and blades. Now, the swordsman don't necessarily do it, but I want Sanji to have knives. I want Luffy, basic swordsmanship. If he gets strapped up, of course, Usopp with the guns. But yeah, slingshot is secondary. But also, we see Sabo with the humor, saying, yo, stop fanboying to Bartolomeo, because Bartolomeo's like, what's up with the cat? And you Robin, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, you recognize that dude? Sogeking, like, that's Usopp. He's like, yo, the duo. And Sabo, hilarious. Them older faces, though. Sabo's still messed up. The dwarf's trying to get him out of there because he got that bounty on his head. He's immobile. And you got them shady dudes like the Prudence Kingdom Tactician. He after Abdul and Jeet. They're going in, and you got plenty of dudes. He was just their guy, but God's fall apparently really quickly in Dressrosa. So, sorry I had to say it. But the dwarves, Tontatas are they're doing their, some of them still good, and other ones they're trying to more or less doctor, look after, protect. Then we have, once the conversation, Luffy's group and Robin's group, and Hack's like, one thing Hack said, he's like, yo, how did I get busted up by this kind of cat? This cat, he got some screws loose. But anyways, and also, I think Kinemon talked about Koala, and he was referring to her, and he's like, yo, I kind of like this. And they also call him something that have to do with his top knot, a lamb. That's what the sometimes called him, which was cool. I found that really cool. Learned something new. What else? Because that's what the samurais were. And apparently Conjure's around. He may be in the trashy. So we'll see. Scrappy. We'll see. And Kinemon was good. And I was wondering about that, because he was dressed as Doflamingo. Dudes were after his ass, so he had that whole that. He like, yo, these dudes, because he met up with Robin and Sabo and the rest of them. And so So Robin, she gets, I think she gets a call from Zoro's Dendemushi. And Zoro, apparently somehow he's met up with Luffy, Viola, aka Viola, Law, who's still, he's okay, but he's kind of messed up. Kinriku and Kairos. Well, Kairos asked Skedaddle, when he's trying to go in, he's trying to go in now. Okay, Kairos being that G. Luffy, he's talking to him, and he's finding out, he's like asking Robin, hey, what's going down in your area, kind of get the intel. And Rebecca, she cried, he's like, your dad was a soldier son, soldier son, dude, undefeated gladiator and everything, right? And she's going back to memories, and as they leave, I'll get to what Luffy said, but as they leave, Robin's like, yo, this ain't the time for them tears. Say them tears. I understand the situation, but you got to say them tears. We gotta go in, we gotta get out of here, we gotta put in work, okay? But more of what Luffy said was like, yo, okay, I understand the situation. Doflamingo's running amok. We can't be having all this jazz. Just doing too much. Okay. In the meantime, Cyborg Frankie somehow just disappeared. So I give Frankie props. Even though he's behind got beat, I give him props. He got up and he gone. See, that what happened when you don't be watching. We don't know what happened with the rest of the execs. We know Trabo and Diamante are at the factory. Pika's still doing Pika Dub. And so we see that it's the elevation is almost like a tree of stone. Interesting. But regardless, Luffy says, like, yo, okay, the situation's immense. I have to kick Doflamingo's ass. There ain't no it's almost that crocodile. Like, he just know, hey, ain't no more games. Okay, we can't afford to go at it. And Law brings in, a lot of One Piece fans have been talking with me about it, like, yo, Wonder, unexpected. How, Kaido's gonna be after ass. Gonna be after Straw Hats if they destroy the Smile Factory, and or take down Doflamingo. He's like, Doflamingo should be a hostage so Kaido doesn't come after us. And we was like, we ain't got time. We'll deal with that. I always say, we'll deal with that bridge when we get there. Okay, we ain't got time for that right now, dog. He's like, if you kill Doflamingo, or he said, if you kill Doflamingo, now I have been dealing with this subject for the last couple weeks now. Especially this last week, or for a while now, but especially this last week. Remember what I said in the last video I did? It's been the last couple years, the last chapter. I said, will Doflamingo, somebody's dying in this arc. Will Doflamingo die? Because I have been predicting on Doflamingo escape a long war since last year. Long war between the Don Quixote pirates and the Straw Hat pirates. But now, it's almost like Luffy might kill Doflamingo this arc. I keep telling people, look, Doflamingo's too dangerous of a person. You cannot keep this kind of guy alive. He's too powerful, too connected. He's very powerful. He's too dangerous, too politically connected. Okay? The fact is, I keep saying, Akainu and Blackbeard's are death. Kaido, it sounds like the kind of guy you cannot just leave alive in that class Luffy and Doflamingo. Because look, if Doflamingo wins, ladies and gents, first of all, Luffy didn't lose. He didn't take it down. He was A-okay. He got struck from the back and he got punched with a Armitaki punch. And they said, ow, but he was A-okay. He got back up. And he's about to go in. And he's in that mode. He's in that serious mode, that trill mode, okay? And so he's like, yo, we'll deal with that later. Right now, we gotta deal with Doflamingo. You see the condition of the island, Lachlan say Jack. Because he's right. Luffy's right. Luffy talking that. I keep telling people, Luffy is one of the deepest philosophical characters in the series. He knows what time it is when it's time. He thinks. He's been shown to think time and time again on this island. He knows what time it is. So at the end of the chapter, this dude grabs Zoro on one arm and Law on the other, and he jumping in, he coming in flying. I love it. OG Straw Hat Luffy. Funky D. Luffy. This is why Luffy's my dog. This is why he's my 5th favorite character of all time, fiction-wise. This is why he's my 2nd favorite anime and manga character. I love Luffy, because Luffy is so trill. He gonna be triple OG. He gonna just skip over double OG. He'll be triple OG soon, man. Luffy knows what time it is, and oh man, I can't wait to see his Clash of Conquers. And it says, And this is the second time he said he's gonna kick Doflamingo's ass. Now he knows the entirety of it. Because look, man, this birdcage, it was crazy. Some people have, some reviews have said Hunger Games, like this is Hunger Games 2.0 kind of jazz. Like this is insanity. And people just dying by the moment, dog, by the minute. Doflamingo like, y'all have to make a decision. You try to come after me, and my my family, the Don Quixote family. I'm over 2,000 plus pirates, especially the executives. Or you could try to take out these 12. Now, I'm gonna be real. They didn't realize how powerful the 12 is, though. I'm just saying. But unexpected one. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts. What would I give this chapter? I give it a 9.5 out of 10. I thought it was an amazing chapter. We got quite a bit of plot progression, some characterization, some character development for certain characters, some great character interaction. The only thing is we have no idea where Frankie is now. The Conjurer situation is still unresolved. That's about it. That's about it. We have those two situations unresolved. And it's still, this isn't a setup chapter, but it sort of kind of is. It's like a transition chapter. So, get for what it's worth. Still, it's an amazing chapter of One Piece. Oda. Mad props, man. Mad props. Alright, y'all. Till next time. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace. One Piece. That One Piece greatness song.